Hi everybody, welcome to the Actors Academy. Thank you for tuning in today. Today we're going to be talking about text analysis and specifically how to go through and analyze your text a little bit more and how it's beneficial for you as an actor and it can be a game changer for your work. So first, the reason that it's important is that when you're trying to go and create your characters, you want to try and yes, create real, honest, believable characters, but they have to hit the mark of what you're auditioning for. And it can increase our percentage for potentially booking those parts the better and closer that we actually get. So remember, I've said this in a lot of my other videos, it takes a lot of luck in this business to book. A lot of luck. You have to be lucky. But you can also do things to help increase your percentage or chance of luck as well. For example, you go in for an audition, you do great work, you have a better chance at booking that audition compared to if you go in and you do terrible work, right? Simple. It's easy to understand that. Well, we also can increase our percentage by going into the audition and getting closer to hitting the mark of our characters. What I mean is you may have a role and you may be auditioning for the bad boy type of character. Okay, well, we understand that, but what type of bad boy are you? Let's say here's the mark of the bad boy you're trying to be, but you're playing the bad boy over here. Or maybe you're playing it over here, and you're not hitting the mark. Now, you may be here, and someone else may come in, and that might be who they're looking for. They got the right look, but now they come in, and then they hit the mark. They will have a better chance or a better percentage for potentially booking that part. Think about it this way. You could be the bad boy type of character. What type of bad boy are you? Are you the bad boy who has a good heart? Are you the bad boy who wants to just go and vandalize everything? Are you the bad boy who doesn't know what they want for the future, what they're doing? They're just hanging out with the wrong crowd. What type of bad boy are you? Maybe you're playing the nerd. What type of nerd are you? There's a lot of different type of nerds that we can play. Maybe you're the boy next door. Whoa, okay, how nice are you? Are you really nice? Are you overly nice? Are you sort of nice? Are you really nervous? Are you scared? There's a lot of different details that go into this process. So the best thing that we can do is try to hit the mark. Now, how do we hit that mark is we have to have evidence to help get us to this spot. What's everything that gives us the details so we can try and figure out where our mark is for this character? It's with the text. The text is what gives us this. Now, the text is not something that actors always use to their advantage. Yes, they have it. Yes, maybe they have a general idea and they use it to memorize their lines, but then that's about it. If you want to put yourself a step ahead of other actors, go and actually analyze the script and use it to your advantage. It's just another tool that you have as an actor to increase your percentage for booking those next few parts. So the points that we're going to be talking about, they come down to 4 W's. I put it into 4 W's because it makes it the simplest and easiest to understand this, to go through and remember it, and then to actually go and implement it. Now, it does take some practice to build those habits, to remember, oh, okay, these are the points that I have to remember and go through. But as long as you work through them and you practice them, you can implement it into any scene that you get, any character that you're working with. So the first W that we're going to have is going to be the who. And the who revolves around the surface level of who your character is. And I really mean the surface level. So for example, can we find out through the text, what's your character's age? Is your character in school? Are they at a job? What can we find out about this character? Sometimes actors have a big age range that they can play. Maybe they can go and play characters from 18 to 30 years old. Well, let's say you're an 18-year-old in college. You're going to act that character differently than a 30-year-old working at this company trying to get a promotion. 2 different type of characters. The age is a big thing that helps. Different companies that they work with is something that helps. Different facts that we have. Sometimes knowing the fact, hey, is this character an only child? Is this character part of a big family? Does this character have a lot of friends? Does this character have no friends? So we have to find out some of those surface levels information, and they help build that idea of solidifying who our character is. So the who is our first W. The best way to do this is just literally to go and write out who, and then write out either a sentence about who this character is, or do bullet points. For me, I like bullet points. That's what I use. It's up to you guys, just as long as you're putting the information down for that first point, which is who. Now, the second point, what your second W is, it's going to be the what. What is happening in the scene? Knowing the what of the scene helps us as actors be able to go through and navigate that scene. So for example, what's happening? Are you a doctor that's going to do surgery for the very first time in your life? Or what's happening in the scene is that you're a doctor and you're going to go and do your 7th surgery of the day. Maybe you're going and asking the girl of your dreams to marry you. Maybe you're going to try and ask for a promotion at a job. What is happening in the scene? When we have the what, it helps us better navigate through the scene. Our third point is going to be asking Want. What is the want of your character? Want is a very powerful tool that we can use as actors. Knowing what our character wants helps build a deeper definition of who our characters are. For example, let's say your character wants world domination. Well, that's going to be a lot different from your character who wants world peace, or your character who wants to go and work at a homeless shelter compared to your character who wants to go and vandalize that car over there. Our wants help define who our characters are a little bit more, and it gives us a deeper understanding of who our character is. Now, our fourth point, our fourth W, is asking why. Why does your character want to do what they do? Why do they say what they say? Why does your character want to go and help at the homeless shelter? Well, it's going to be very different if your character wants to just go and help at the homeless shelter to impress the girl at school because she's going to think, oh, he's a nice guy. That why is completely different from the guy who goes and says, oh, I just really want to go and help these people. Two different whys. Same thing that they're going to be doing, but a completely different why. Or let's say you're going to go and ask your boss for a promotion. Okay, why are you asking for a promotion? Are you asking because you think you deserve it? Are you asking because you want more money so you can go on that vacation next year? Why are you asking for the job? Maybe it's, hey, you know that somebody else is going to ask for the job, someone that you don't like at all, and you really don't want them to get a promotion, so you're like, you know what? I might just go and ask for it myself. Whys are very important, and they're another thing that helps deepen our understanding of the characters. So, let's put this all into perspective, and we'll put all our W's together. Who is this character? Is a nice guy who's a teenager, he's in high school, and what's happening, he's going to go to his girlfriend and tell her that he is breaking up with her. So we have the who, we have the what. Now let's say the want is, well, if this character wants to break up with his girlfriend, or if he doesn't want to break up with his girlfriend, those are two completely different scenes, right? Let's say for the purpose of this example, he doesn't want to break up with his girlfriend. We know what's happening. We know what's going to happen is he's going to break up with his girlfriend. But the want is he doesn't want to break up with her. Now it leads us to that question of why. Why is he breaking up with her? Is he breaking up with her because someone's blackmailing him? Is he breaking up with her because his parents hate this girl? Is he breaking up with her because he doesn't want her to miss out on the college of her dreams? She's just going to stay home to be with him? Why is he breaking up with her? So it really defines who the characters are, figuring out all these things. Changing out what the want is, changing out what the why is really makes a difference. If we said for this character, he wanted to break up with his girlfriend, then we ask ourselves, okay, why does he want to break up with his girlfriend? And now let's say he wants to break up with his girlfriend because she's a mean and nasty person. She's always horrible to him. She's never nice to him. She always makes fun of him. She always puts him down in front of other people to make him look bad so she looks better. Well, now we have a completely different idea of who this character is. We say, oh, okay, well, this character, when he's going to go in this scene, he's not going to try and maybe be all necessarily all nice about it. He's going to be happy to break up with this girl. Whereas in the other situation where he wants to be with her, but he has to leave her for the why being any of the other situations that we talked about, well, maybe he's going to be a little bit sad. You love this girl. You want to be with this girl, and why do you have to leave her? Because your parents don't like her? Because you don't want to keep her from going to the school of her dreams? Why? So when we figure out these four W's, they can really help define who our character is and how to navigate that scene. So when you go in for your next audition and you're with that casting director or you're with the director and you're acting that scene, you can be more on the mark because you know all these details. You're not leaving anything out. You're not over here. You're not here. You're hitting the mark. And that's one of the best things that you can do as an actor, but you have to ask yourself these questions. Now, the best way to practice this is literally by getting 4 or 5 scenes a day, going through and answering these 4 W's. Go through, read one scene, answer those 4 W's. Do it 4 to 5 times in a day. You will start to get used to asking those questions. I had an audition before that I had to do, and I was auditioning for one type of character. And I went in, did the audition, and the casting director says, okay, that was great, but I actually think that you might be a little bit more fit for another character I have. Hey, here's the scene, go out there, I'll work with another actor, come back in 10 minutes, and then we'll go and do the scene. So I had 10 minutes now to go and work on a completely different character. I have been preparing, I have been working on one character. Now I was given this and I have to work on a totally different character. I had to incorporate and use the 4 W's to figure this out and say, okay, let me go and do it, get it all done in 10 minutes. Working with these W's can quicken that process of knowing, okay, this is what I'm looking for, and I can get a really good idea of who my character is. So I'm asking those questions. Okay, who's my character? What are the surface levels? What's happening in this scene? Because this scene's completely different from the other scene that I have been preparing for. Then you're asking yourself, what does your character want? What is he wanting in the scene? And then why? Why does he want this in the scene? Why? These are important questions. Once you ask these questions and you can answer them, they will build a deeper understanding of who those characters are, and innately you will go and hit those marks even more. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you stay up to date with everything. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you guys. Also, I'll be leaving the 10-hour acting masterclass down in the description below, and also in the comment section if you guys are interested in that. It takes about 2 minutes or so to sign up, as well as the 10 acting resume templates. Alrighty, see you guys next time. Bye, guys.